What's going on, everybody? Product Probes back at you with another knife review, and today we're looking at the Kershaw boot knife. This is the Secret Agent knife. This thing's supposed to be pretty cool. Had good reviews on it. A little bit of an older knife, and I played with it, I don't know, for a little while, and I wasn't crazy about the edge. However, you know, with a spear point knife like this, it's not really made for cutting, but let's dive into it and let's see what this thing's got. Okay, so right off the bat, fits in this, actually the sheath on it is pretty good, but it fits down in this sheath right here. It's a hard plastic sheath. Let me go ahead and show you that real quick. So, if you look right here, as you can see, they got these cutouts here that you could actually put, you know, a leg strap and wear this thing around your leg. So that's pretty cool right here. Or go ahead and run you a ball chain and wear it as a neck knife. Now, it would be rather large for a neck knife here, but it can be done. So I like that option. They do give you plenty of options with all kinds of stuff down here, but it fits in there really snug. Well, as I said that, I kind of pulled it out pretty easy, didn't I? Huh. Let's look at. Yeah, I wish it fit in there just a little bit tighter, but I mean, it's not coming out, which with that not coming out, that might be a better thing, just a simple pull out on it right there. Now, right here on the back of the sheath, as you can see, you've got your pocket clip right there that you can also use as a belt clip because of that indentation. It looks like it's down pretty good right there on it. And then right here again, you could add a chain and wear a neck knife this way instead of downwards, which actually might be the way to go with it. I mean, it's not loose in there, don't get me wrong, but you always want to be, you know, careful with it. So you might want to wear it up if you're looking at it as a neck knife. The pocket clip is removable, so that is a good thing. So if you want to strap it to your leg or wear it as a neck knife, right here, I don't know if you can see in this camera, but there are two screws that are actually pretty easily accessible right down there. Get your screwdriver, do that with it. Now, let's go ahead, let's get to the knife. So, right off the bat, right here, let me go ahead and show you. Got you a spear point blade on it, right there, black oxidation. But the blade itself is the 8CR13 steel, so it's going to be a little bit tougher. Now, holding an edge right here, when I did the sharpness, and I'll show y'all in just a second, it actually wasn't that sharp. I mean, it's fairly sharp, but the tip on it is incredible. So that's really, with these spear points, that's what you really want to look for. You know, the grip on this thing is fine. I'm not crazy about the defensive stance on it, which I'll show you in just a second. But working your way down, it is just a single blade right there. Kershaw symbol. Flip it over. It's the 4007 model. I guess that's just, if you want to call it the Secret Agent or the Kershaw 4007. But again, you can kind of see where I cut some stuff with it. It has the rubberized, I guess it's the co-molded handle right here. You know, I saw one where it said it was glass infused, but I'm not sure that it is. I think it's just a synthetic polymer, you know, that's encased with this rubberized handle, which it feels great. Non-slip, got you a nice little thumb ramp right here to keep your hand stabilized as you're cutting, which is a good thing there. Moving down, you got your Kershaw on both sides right there in the plastic. Let's see, nope, can't use it like that. And then right down here you do have your lanyard hole, which I don't really know why you would want to do that if you could just do it with the sheath itself. Well, I guess a wrist strap. Okay, that makes sense. All right, never mind. Scratch that. But when you get into a defensive stance with it, or, you know, with spear points, you know, you might have a different defensive stance. But right here, it's almost flat across that. I don't like that. So if you were doing like a, what do they call it? The ice pick type cuts on things, it almost feels like it's going to dig into your thumb And I really thought that it was broken because it would make sense just to round this top off right here or flatten that sucker out so it doesn't dig into your hands. I'm not sure why they chose to do that, but it doesn't seem to be, you know, a deal breaker. But I mean, if you're hitting something hard, that's going to come into your finger. I might try to go out there and let's test it out. If I got time to run out there and do it, we might do that just so I can go ahead and get an idea of it. But before I do that, let's go ahead and let's go see how sharp this blade really is. All right. Given that it is a spear point blade, I'm sure that the tip is going to be super sharp, but let's check out the belly of this thing. So, on the straight down cut right here, it's actually having a hard time catching, which I don't like. Let's try it at an angle, see if it catches better. Guys, that's not good at all right there. So, let's try it one more time on the straight down. What I'll try to do is bring the blade back a little bit. Yeah, you can actually catch it a little better by bringing the blade back, but as y'all saw, you're definitely going to have to sharpen this thing up, which for Kershaw is a little disappointing. Let's try out the tip real quick. So, the tip, as you can see, very minimal push, not any trouble at all. And your slice downs, as you can see, there are, I mean, it's slicing down fine, but there are many tears within that slice down. So guys, you're definitely going to want to sharpen up this blade. You know, it's definitely going to be more of a stabbing type knife, but it does look like you could really sharpen this thing up, which is good. So get it super sharp, and it might hold an edge a little bit longer than, you know, some of the 440C cheaper blades like that. But overall, guys, it's not a bad knife. The weight on it, you know, when I grabbed it, it felt like the back side of the handle was heavier. But I tell you what, since I'm on it, let's go ahead, let's grab the weight and measurements of this knife. All right, let's see what the blade length of this thing is. So you're gonna have a 4-inch blade with a 8.5 inches overall. Let's see what the weight of it is. Alright, so 3.1, that's not too bad at all. Let's see what it is with the sheath. Okay, so it adds a pretty good bit to it, but still, that's not too bad. You know, the weight's not too bad. It's definitely going to be unbalanced, you know, outside of the sheath, but it gives you a little bit better grip, and they have really made this point super thin. Well, not super thin, but thin enough that apparently you can pass the stress test with this knife, which would be interesting to see. So I might go do that and really beat this knife up. However, I do like the tactical style of it, you know, where you can put it on your leg. You've got different options as far as how you carry it. But the pocket clip right here, the belt clip, I mean, you're definitely going to have it coming out, but you almost want that. I tell you what, let's go see what this thing looks like in the pocket, and if I can find those straps, let's try to see what it looks like on the leg. Okay, let's see how this thing does, at least on the belt, real quick. So, yeah, it sits a little high right here, as you can tell. I was hoping that it would be a little bit lower, but if I'm bending over and I'm trying to grab something, it might stick you right there in the side. But it actually, yeah, you can move it around, things like that, which is not too bad. You pull it out, resheath it. I don't know. It's kind of loose. It's like a loose feeling right here with the concealed side of it. Looks like it's going to be okay if you wear it kind of closer to the back right there. But this thing actually, due to that lip, that time I pulled it off. Yeah. Woo! Look at that. Me sitting there playing with it. So, guys, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it on the hip. You know, if it was actually a solid belt loop right there, it might be a little better. But let's at least go check this out and see what it looks like on a boot. Okay, so I got this right here in the boot, but I don't think it's going to do too well. Look at that. The whole sheath will pull off with it, even on an outside. carry like this, you're going to have to hold the sheath to put it back down. See how quick that thing will slide off. Now, it slides on the boot fine. The concealed side of it, you're really going to have to wear it inside the boot. Well, the print's really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But right there on the leg. Yeah, it's just going to... Sorry. It's just going to slide right here. See the sliding in it? So, let's just try it inside the boot and then upright. Yeah, see that? I can't even undo it. So, as far as a boot knife, you know, without the straps and just using the clip, it's a no-go. Okay, so definitely not a pocket clip. It's definitely going to be a belt clip. Wear it around your leg, or even get you a ball chain and wear it as a neck knife. But as far as going in your pocket, nah, I don't see it happening. But I almost would want this divot to be a little bit better. But overall, guys, it's not a bad knife. Definitely for the price. You know, sharpen it up, throw it on a stone, and you've got yourself a pretty sharp knife. Not sure how long that edge will stay on there. But overall, it's really not a bad little knife. I could see how this thing would be fun, really going out there. But it is more of a puncture type knife. But anyway, guys, sorry if I rambled a little bit on it. If you want a chance to win a knife or knives like this, be sure to check us out on the Product Probe Show, which we do every single Thursday at 5:30. And guys, we got the lotto still that's running, and it's growing. So go check that out. It's over on our channel again every Thursday at 5:30. If y'all want to check it out, I'll leave a link below if y'all want to go check this knife out. But appreciate you watching, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.